Alright guys, so today this video is going to be about why it really may be okay to quit your job. Today I'm going to give you the top 11 reasons why I feel like it is really okay to quit your job. Reason number one why it might be okay to quit your job is your initial thought when you first wake up in the morning is, I gotta go to work. If your first thought is dreadful, you don't want to go, you thinking, damn, I really don't want to be here today, you should probably quit your job. If work isn't enjoyable and work isn't something that you look forward to doing on a day-to-day basis, it's not something that you take pride in, or it's not something that you be like, yay, I get to go to work, it's probably something that you shouldn't be doing. It's a job that really you could probably live without. Reason number two is if you're getting ready and you know, if you work in the corporate America like most of us, you stick to that business professional attire. Some days you just want to wear jeans and a t-shirt. I don't know what to wear. I got to stick to this dress code. Most jobs nowadays, they do want you to dress business professional. They want you to have on the nice jacket with the button-ups, or, you know, guys, they want you guys to have a collar. They want you sometimes to wear a tie. It can be a lot. And no one really wants to just get up every morning with the stress of, damn, am I in dress code? Am I wearing what they want me to wear? Are they going to look at me weird today if I have this on? So that's another reason to quit your job. Reason number three, for me, I would say it would be travel time. Most people spend about 4 hours a week traveling to and from work. That's a lot of time. Some people have the luxury of working from home, which I recently did have that luxury, and I'm going to tell y'all that kind of spoiled me. I would come home for my hour lunch. I'd be able to take a 30-minute nap, wake up, eat, maybe clean up, throw a load of laundry in. It was convenient. Some people spend 2 hours traveling to work. You get caught in the traffic jam. You got to wait for school buses. It's always something that just makes that travel time a little more extraneous. Like, that could really waver on you really wanting to have that job or not. I know for me, travel time does mean something. I'm not driving 45 minutes out of the way to work 8 hours to then get mad after 8 hours because I don't like my job, and then have to drive home in 2 hour traffic jam and still be mad. You're still gonna be cussing. You're still gonna be fussing. You're still gonna be upset. Why? Because one, your day started with the job that you don't like. You had to get ready and it's like, damn, I really don't know what to wear today. It's too much. And then you get in the car, you're on your way to work, and you got 6 school buses stopping. I mean, you know, kids really do got to get to school, and you shouldn't be impatient, but those are things that add up. Time adds up. You can't walk in late every day and be like, oh, a school bus got in my way, or there was an accident, or there's an excuse. Those things, they add up, and your manager and your boss, they look at those things. So if your travel time is a bit long, that may be a reason to quit your job. Fourth reason for me would be my manager or my coworkers. You know, like your manager and your coworkers, those are people that you should genuinely get along with. You guys should have a nice relationship together. You work together. You see these people day in, day out. You spend more than 1/3 of your day with these people. So if you don't have a good relationship with your manager, or you have coworkers that are just, you know that you just cannot, no matter what, bite the bullet and just say, I'm gonna be the bigger person for, sometimes that could be a reason to say, yeah, this job ain't for me. If you don't have a good relationship with your manager, which I've experienced this, again, which is why I say this could be a reason to quit your job. You can't have a manager who's so stuck in their ways that they are willing to say, hey, your position is lower than mine, and I can always find somebody to replace you. Managers tend to think of people at entry-level positions as disposable people. They don't see us as people that want to work up into a corporation. They don't see us as people who need a job, or, you know, they see us as people like, at the end of the day, I can get rid of them, and I got 17 other resumes on my desk. So if you and your manager not like in a good, healthy spot, if y'all not able to work together and the office atmosphere is at peace, that could be a reason. And I'm here to tell y'all, I recently quit my job because my manager felt like it was okay to treat me as an adult like I was 12 years old. No, ma'am. We had a meeting about this, and it was about communication in the office and how the leasing staff and the other staff of the team, we were all gonna work together. It's like we had that conversation, nothing happened. So at that point, I just knew, you know what? I went to my manager about something. She tried, I guess, to fix it. It didn't work. I can't do this. Another reason to quit your job would be your workload. Some people do feel like they do way too much in their field, and they're underpaid. I know I see a lot of people like CNAs complaining about the pay they get. A lot of people in like the school system, teachers are underpaid. Your workload could be so much that you feel like you don't have like no type of value. You spend so much time on one project and then you still got somebody nagging you because you got other things to do. The workload could be a reason to leave your job. If it's too much and you underpaid, if they're expecting you to be an entry-level person into doing an assistant manager's job, that workload is too much. That's two different pay grades. So they have to pay you more if they want you to do more. And a lot of corporations and companies these days, they don't see it that way. They see it as, you accepted this position, we're going to help you get further without paying you. It happens, but if you notice it, get out of it before it gets way out of hand, before they start expecting you to do other people's work and they're not paying you for that. Another one is stagnant. A lot of these corporations, and I'm going to say not corporations, I'm going to say call centers, because it has happened at every call center. You go to a call center and they tell you, oh, we got this nice position, it's going to pay you $14 an hour, and you know, if you're good at it in 6 months, you can level up. Okay, so then you go through the training and here comes they send people in, you know, every week to tell you guys how they started with the company and now they're in this big position. So I don't know. I can tell you guys I've worked for 3 call centers right off the top of my head. And in every training, I had somebody come in that little classroom and tell me, oh, I've been here 6 months and now I'm a trainer. Well, I done been here 6 months and I'm still stuck on the phones taking calls like I'm a regular. Stats be good. You get good surveys. The people love you. But companies, they do this. I feel like they kind of trick you, or they almost kind of lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, you can be here 6 months and then we can advance you to the next position, or we can, you can go a step higher. You can go a step higher. And oh, I've only been here 2 years and look at me now. I'm a team lead or I'm a supervisor. Auntie Susie down here in the corner of the block, she been here 15 years as a CSR. I mean, maybe she don't want to advance, but I'm not that person. I'm not going to sit here 6 months and y'all tell me, oh, well, there's nothing open, or it's a standstill right now. That's not fair, because y'all just kind of tricked us. Y'all tricked us into saying, yes, I want this job because I believe in a year I'll have a higher position or I'll be able to do something else. It doesn't always work that way. And the people that come in, they should probably be a little more honest and say, it does take a little more hard work, or it will take a little longer time, because these people they settling into this position. So how are we going to push them out of position that they just got into because in 6 months we going to want their position? That don't make no sense. Reason number 7, if you go to work and you like me, you be on the computer all day, you start looking for jobs on the job. Now, if you at work, there is no reason for you to be on Indeed.com if you're completely happy with your job. Or you shouldn't be on somebody else's career page trying to find a new job because you're happy with your job. If your job stresses you to the point that you feel like you're going to use their time to find another job, baby, it's time to let go. Shake hands, part ways as manager with your friends and let them know this is not for me. I can't. I'm unhappy, Reason number 8. Reason number 8 to quit your job is leave it early. You plotting on the story already. Now, I done did this plenty of times too, y'all. I done had my sister called Victoria's Secrets last year for me and told them. My sister needs to come home. They come calling me on the radio. Oh, she needs to go home, blah, blah, blah. If you always plotting on leaving early, you be like, dang, I got 3 hours of PTO. I can stay for 4 hours and then probably dip out. Baby, don't waste your time. You always find an excuse to leave early. Your managers are keeping track of this, by the way. No matter if you got PTO, they still gonna tally up the fact that, oh, Kendra left 4 times last week early. Why she keep leaving early? You know what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about leaving early before you even get to work, you might as well hit that U-turn before you get there and take the whole L, because they ain't gonna really care. Reason number 9. If you have a job that is straining your outside relationships, it's putting a strain between you, maybe the person you're with, you and your mom, you and your classmates. If your job is causing that much stress, you have to get out. It's okay to leave. It's okay to quit. It's okay to take some time back and self-reflect and say, damn, that job was making me lose my mind. Like, I lost who I was because you take so much stress in from work. You go to work, you're already unhappy with the job, so you're thinking of everything that could go wrong. And then it's like, your significant one could call you and they'd be like, hey baby, how you? And you'd be like, I don't want to talk. You taking that stress out on them. And that's not fair. So you can't let a job that you're completely unhappy with just completely destroy outside relationships. If it's straining an outside relationship with anybody, your spouse, your mom, your teacher, anybody, let it go. A job will always come. But stressing yourself and burning bridges with people that ain't did nothing to you, that's not right. It's not fair. And that's really a reason to quit your job. I'm just giving y'all my top 11 reasons. That was reason number 9. We finna get to reason number 10 and then reason number 11. So, reason number 10, sorry y'all. When you think about people that you interact with outside of your job, like let's say with me, I did leasing, so I dealt with all of our residents coming in. When they come in and they say something like, oh, it's always this, it's always that, it's always this, and you have to take in the complaints and you have to process the complaints, and it's like, well, dang, like, what am I really doing? Like, they complain about everything. So then in turn, it makes you feel like, well, am I really helping the situation? Or is it okay for me to take it? If you have people that are coming at you, people feeling like they can disrespect you, and your management don't do nothing about it, that's a reason to quit your job. Don't be disrespected. Do not be disrespected. Number 10 is respect. I will quit a job over respect, y'all. I'm so serious. And I'm sorry if I'm getting hype, but I'm here to tell y'all, if your mama, if your daddy, or if your grandma or whoever took care of you, if they don't disrespect you, if they don't talk to you any kind of way, if they don't make you feel this little, don't nobody else out here in this world need to make you feel this little. I don't care if it's a manager, if it's a coworker, none of that. Your respect comes first. My mother always taught me respect is due to a dog. And if a manager think that you don't need to be respected by the people coming in from the outside, by the people that you work with, or by your manager, peace. You could quit that job, because why? They'll never respect you. They will never put you on the same level as them. They'll always say, oh yeah, we'll take care of it. They'll let people talk to you any kind of way. And then they'll come in on the tail end and try to make it all better. Nah, baby. You got to be respected from the front end. If they don't respect you from the front end, let it go. And finally, reason number 11 to quit your job is for your personal goals and your personal growth. If your job is hindering you from achieving the things that you wanted to do with your life, and it's not something that you can accommodate with your job, leave. If I'm not able to have my advancements going for myself outside of work because work is such a strain, leave. You don't want to work for somebody else's business all your life. You want to have your own business. You want to run your own business. You want to collect your own coin. Don't let them people at your job tell you, no, you can't do nothing outside of work because work consumes all your life. Nope. I'm here to tell y'all, don't do it. Don't let them trick you into that, because why are you better than that? If you have your own goals, if you want to open a lounge, if you want to be a dentist, if you want to be a stripper, if you want to make music, if you want to have a restaurant, do it. Don't stop yourself because you have another job. Don't stop yourself from picking up a book and reading, or looking up an article to figure out how you can get your business booming, how you can get your business up and running. Don't let nothing, no one say to you about your work life affect your personal life, your personal growth, your personal goals. I'm telling y'all, 2019 is a year for everybody to win. Don't let nothing stop you. It's coming quick. You got every day left in 2018 to make it better, to prepare, to get yourself mentally ready, physically ready, spiritually ready. 2019 is going to be a big year for everybody. And I really hope that this video helps you guys, and it kind of gives you some insight as to what it's like to have a job that you really just don't like, or if you kind of been questioning if you should quit your job and it's not really making sense to you. I hope this video helps you. If you guys want to know how I feel like I'm qualified enough to talk about this video, I wrote down how many jobs I've had. Your girl has had 23 jobs. They all started back when I was a junior in high school. I had my first job up into the job that I do now. I've lived in 4 different states, so I've had jobs. So I feel like I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about. So if you guys want more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.